So it's my birthday and I am going to bake myself a cake. I'm so excited because I learned how to bake a cake from YouTube school. Yes, the YouTube videos that are always there when you search how to bake a cake. Yes, I learned how to bake a cake there. So I'm going to start with my eggs. I've put 3 eggs. Next is sugar, and I'm going to mix with my fork. Fork is also very efficient when it comes to mixing. Tell me where you're watching me from. And thank you for watching also before I even start. Okay, so I enjoy cooking, and so I decided to learn more recipes like cakes. So there I'm adding warm milk. Cakes are always baked with milk, and I also add cooking oil. Cooking oil, I don't like a lot of oil, so I've just put a small amount. Then I mix. It's so easy. It's so easy to bake a cake. Yes, it's my first time, but I'm so excited because in my head it's so easy. And also I think my children will love these cakes. They love sweet things, so they will love cakes. I'm going to start baking like every week. I'll be baking a cake. If not a cake, I bake something. I just make something. Yes, I've been in the corporate world and I never used to have time to cook such. So I'm really excited to have learned how to bake just from YouTube. So I've seen the milk will not be enough, so I'm going to warm some other amount, and then I'm going to start mixing my dry ingredients. The flour has already been sifted to aerate it. So now I'm going to start putting the flavors. I'll start with the cinnamon. Yes, I go in with the cinnamon. As Africans, we like measuring using our eyes, but here I've used those spoons. So I've also put a pinch of cardamom. And next I am going to put baking soda, a quarter spoon. Then I'm going to put 3/4 spoon of the baking powder. Yes, so I learned that the baking soda and the baking powder have to be every quarter goes with 3/4 of the baking powder. Then next I'm going to put cocoa. Yes, this is cocoa. I'm going to make a chocolate cake, so I'm going to put this cocoa. This cocoa is rich in flavor and also in color. It's imported from Cote d'Ivoire. I really love it on my tea, and also I think I'm going to enjoy the baking also because the taste is very rich. So I am mixing my dry ingredients. I have to make sure that the ingredients mix very well. I'm not going to put salt, so I go back to my solution. Then I add the sugar that I had left and mix well with the milk. Don't worry, I like it when I do it very fast. It's like a 30-minute deal. So I'll be done. Then I go in with the essence flavor. This is vanilla essence, and then I'll put the chocolate essence because I want a chocolate cake. and also the chocolate essence is very good. The smell is very strong. It smells like chocolate too. Very nice. So I'm going to make a chocolate cake with raisins. Okay, so here I'll mix. Then I'll start putting my flour in, just in small proportions, and then I mix so that it doesn't overwhelm my bowl. My bowl is not so big. So the process of mixing this is also, it's a technique. Okay, so I'm mixing. Then I'm putting my raisins. I had forgotten to put them earlier, but this is also a good stage to add them. Then I mix them very well, and I continue adding the flour. Some people call it flour, we say flour. So I'm continuing to mix. This cake is going to be very delicious. Yes, I believe so. It's going to be very delicious. I've tasted my finger, and I can say that it's going to be very delicious. So I have to make sure it's not too wet so that it doesn't become soggy, and also not too dry to make it hard and dry. It has to be kind of just soft enough, not too soft. I also don't like too soft. So if you watch this and you like it, look at the color, it's chocolate, and you like it, and you can share with me some of the recipes you like me to try. I'm going to start posting things that I like cooking for my family and what we enjoy eating, different things that make life fun and affordable. Okay, so here I am mixing very nice. And you know, this cake, I think I'm going to make my birthday cake, and I'll also put another portion for breakfast, maybe when we want to eat cake for breakfast. It's also very nice to have cakes for breakfast, and also maybe just as a dessert. So there, I'm done with the mixing. So next thing, I'm going to grease my tin with the blue band. Yes, it's very important to grease the tin, as this makes the cake not to stick. The cake will not stick in the tin. I have already preheated my oven for like 10 minutes, and I'm going to bake my cake for 40 minutes. Yes, at 180 degrees Celsius. You see, it's a lot of cake. So I'm going to put this portion, and then I'm also going to add another tin, and I'll also make some cupcakes. Yes, we are going to enjoy this cake. Look, there it is. I've put the 2 tins and also some 6 cupcakes. They are getting ready very fast. So next I'm going to, yes, here is the cake. First, see, it's ready. So next I am going to make my cream, and I'm guessing this is going to be very hard for me because I've never thought of even making cream. I've just watched tutorials on YouTube, and I am going to go and use my vanilla blue band. So I have this mixture, and I want to use it so that I can make the batter fluffy and aerate it to make it more soft, and even it can change color when I mix it very well. It's going to be very easy for me to make my cream. So here I was really trying so hard to mix. I think I'm looking if that's enough, but it's still a little sticky, so I'm going to do it again. So this is not easy. This is not easy, and I'm open to perfect this skill. It's really not easy to make this cream. I'm starting to give up. So I leave it there, and I decided to add some whipping cream to see if it's going to mix with the margarine. But no, the margarine was not yet ready to mix with the whipping cream. So I started adding my icing sugar and mixing with my spatula to see if things are going to stay okay. Then I had to drain the whipping cream and work with the margarine and the icing sugar alone. I mixed, trying to make it soft, trying to make it fluffy. So a good cream has to be fluffy. So I'm adding my icing sugar, and looks like it's not enough, so I have to add more and mix well to make it mix well with the margarine. What I didn't do, I didn't give the butter enough time to mix, because you see it has not changed color as such. It's still almost the same, but it has separated a little. So this part was really hard. It has been hard for me. Yes, making the cream. As I said, this is my birthday, and I wanted to go full in with my first birthday cake. Yes, with the cream, etc., etc. So I think my cream is almost ready, but I feel like it's not yet ready, so I have to add more icing sugar and try to work it out more. So here I saw it was almost ready and decided to put my mixer away. Okay, so I'm going to put the cream on the cake away from the recording. I'm going to show it here. I'll put the color purple and leave the same color. Yes. So here's how the cake turned out. So just a one tire cake. HBD means happy birthday. Love, happy birthday to me. Okay, and I'm so grateful to God. I just want God to show me how good it can get in this life. So if like and subscribe for more of this and more.